Hello, Bumpy McSquiggums here, and I am once again continuing my Age of Wonders 3 Let's Play. This is episode 4, and we are near the cult of the ugly weird people. So, we're going to have to deal with that cult of ugly weird people relatively soon, but I'm not sure if we want to do so just yet. Who am I kidding? We want to do so right now, don't we? We really, really do, but I don't think we will. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will. We'll see in a second here. We're going to have to end our turn and see what actually transpires. If they move on us, if they roll out and they actually try to do some damage, we are totally going to wreck their face. And they're going to really, really, really suffer for it. So that is something that can very well happen. And that is something that's very, very interesting to me here. I'm debating whether I want to charge them down or not. And I'm thinking no. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm gonna get down here, and then I'm gonna go at them, and yeah, we should be able to crush this now. We're not in that horrible place where the mana worms get the massive advantage, so in theory that is going to help us quite significantly. However, you never know exactly what's gonna happen, so we'll see. They're gonna lob some stuffs at us, which is fine. What are those? Not sure what those things are, and then of course the mana worm is going to be the biggest issue of all. It's a node serpent, and these are wraiths. Alright, so we have all sorts of nasty, nasty things coming at us here. I'll move forward one more, and we're gonna lob some orc priest goo up on the orc priests. And down they go. Alright, so next we are going to... how far can the mana worm move? The node serpent can't move that far. So I think what I'm going to do is shoot him, because it just seems like a better idea in general. Can I get a shot on him? Yes, it's not going to do much though, which is unfortunate, but it's not terrible. Can't hit him. So, as per norm, he is kind of useless. I want to say if I move here and then fire my musket into his face, that might be beneficial. It didn't really do as much as I was hoping. Alright, at this point now, we need to deal with this guy. And that is done. And then perhaps back up just slightly and fire some hate bolts at this guy. How far out is the serpent? Can't reach us, which is excellent. And then maybe, if we're really lucky, yeah, we can defeat him. Alright, so we'll see what the Wraith does his next turn. But I think overall things are not going to go super, super fantastically well for us. Well, they want to kill the weakest unit, and that seems kind of silly to me. I don't know. I don't know if I particularly like this combination of things either, to be honest, guys. I'm kind of torn. I keep doing this, guys. It's the curse between playing blackguards in this game. You keep swapping out your skills and abilities in your own mind, and you get yourself in trouble. And an arcing shot. It's fine. That's not enough. We're gonna have to move forward a little bit more. That should be nice. Alright, sweet. And he can get out of dodge, even though I imagine he's probably not in dodge. But if he were in dodge, I imagine he'd probably want to get out, so there's that. Alright, move our priestly folk forward-ish. And move our other guy forward-ish as well. And, you know, we like to drop fireballs on people, so we're going to do so. And we're going to end our turn and see where the node worm wants to move. He wants to attack our... Well, of all the things to attack, I think I like that one the best. Especially since I'm right next to it and I can heal it with my amazing hero guy. What? Be healed! All are healed! That's right, been playing Chen lately, guys. Been doing pretty good with him. And the musket fire to the side of the head isn't quite enough to finish him off, but we have another musketeer that's going to do the same thing and 100% finish it. It's a 0 health. It's dead. There's no chance it's ever going to come back. We have been victorious. And that was, I don't know, it was kind of sweet, sweet, nice. We're going to move back up with her, and I guess we'll move forward with this guy as well. It's under our control. It is. There's no telling where they are at this point. We are nearly ready to do that. She's ready to go and get upgraded. Here. And I thought I already upgraded her. Maybe I chose not to? Pretty certain I did. Well, magic affinity. Sure, we'll get a 1 resistance to the entire army. Why not? Alright, so we're going to end our turn at this point. And our towns have done a bunch of stuff. So, the spy drone is ready to be cast, so we're going to cast it. It is going to be there, and we are going to go exploring. Structure was undefended. They have retreated back like scared people, and you know, they have every reason to be afraid. We are pretty menacing and, well, ruthlessly powerful, of course, but yeah. So here's where the frost giants are. We need to go deal with them. We need that handled immediately. That's kind of our next modus operandi, if you will, or mode of operating, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go. I don't know, guys. I told you, I'm a little scatterbrained lately. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I really have just been kind of grumbling to myself all weekend. So, like, all my communication skills are, like, down the toilet now. So, stuff that normally would be, like, boom, 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 firing off quick, rapid succession funny things, or at least relatively humorous, slightly punny things. It's gone down quite a bit. Yeah, I'm a little out of sorts. But I'll be okay. I will be okay. Alright, so, in the meantime, we're going to chill back here with her. We'll move our man forward here. And like Flint, we'll move him forward. We must select a production for this individually weird fellow, a gentleman guy. Guy, boy, man, child. Here we go. We're going to have the Hall of Chivalry. We can unlock human knights. I thought I did that already. Did I not do that? I thought I did that on one of my guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There we go. And an arena. Yes, make it so. Alright, what else we need? Army requires orders. I thought the orders were to move where I told you to move. I'm pretty sure I set a waypoint for you. It seems that you do not care about said waypoints, so we're going to reset said waypoints. Or perhaps, in all my foolativity, my foolishness, that's what it was. I made the mistake. I apologize. It is me. I am the one who is foolish and wrong. I set the waypoints, but I set them incorrectly. So yes, now it makes much more sense. And we can get a human knight added to the mix. And I like that a lot. Alright, any movement? And we are ready to go. You want to end your turn? No. Why? What is it asking me right now? This thing? Ah, this thing. She can't quite reach it, but she can reclaim it immediately if it does get taken. Alright. That thing really wants to kill me a lot, I think. Well. Oh, I can even attack it. That seems weird as well. Things are relatively interesting at this point, I must admit. There's a lot of fronts that I'm going to have to start worrying about, and I'm not sure that I'm going to actually have the ability to do so. I'm going to hope that I do, but I cannot promise that I'm going to. Alright, we're going to press M, executing auto move, or executing auto move. I pressed M. Go. Do as I said, not as I do. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Oh. There is a Yeti with 2 frosty wolves coming to battle me. I shall slay you, Yeti. You should run from me. You cannot hide in the woods. I know you're there. I saw you. You silly, silly bugger. Alright, bring it on. I am ready, Yeti. Let's do this. Bring your little frosty wolves. Let's get this going down. Let's get this going on. Let's get it over with. Alright, so we have a Canon. We will use a Canon right now. And gadoosh! Big damage. Big hits. Some serious elite sausage going on. And I don't actually mean like sausages. Sausage. See, that's just weird. Seems like there's a small range penalty. We don't want no range penalty. We want to get right up in the business and get it done, and we did so. It was sweet, sweet, nice, and the wolves go, arr, 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 and we are looking pretty good at this point. I don't think the wolves have enough power to finish me off, so we're going to end our turn and see what happens. The priests are probably going to have the hardest time dealing with the wolves. Yeah, so we just annihilated the wolves pretty much instantaneously, and we're going to heal ourselves. It is beautiful. Now, what does he have? Attack! Yeah. Alright, I suppose we could... Oh, they can't reach. I'll let the musketeer guys go and murder the wolf. Why not? Let them get some experience. We need to get some more elite units up in this piece. We finally have an expert unit, so that's good. Well, a little bit of upgradage going on there. That's not too bad. Almost to the watchtower. We'll get to see a kind of a bigger picture of the whole situation, the whole scenario, if you will. And we have to select production once again. Oh, I don't know. Temple, laboratory, public baths. Get to steppin', buddy. Get to steppin'. Alright, well, we need to probably blockade that spot as well. Things are looking kind of interesting. You do not require orders, my army. Do I want to end my turn? No, I do not want to end my turn. What is this guy doing? Ah, this fellow. Alright. Ooh, what's that? Oh, a refugee camp. We'll get a population boost once we get to that. A population boon, if you will. Alright, so let's end our turn, and a new day dawns. I don't really care about the new day dawning. The structure was undefended. We have pretty good vision now. And it looks like it should be a pretty easy battle. There, ooh, both tier 4 units with 90 health. That could be a problem. We'll run with it. Who knows, maybe we'll be lucky and we'll be victorious. I am okay with attempting victory. I am okay with that. Structure was undefended. Let me move away. Looks like there was some sort of weird creature up there. Another frost giant, perhaps. Which is not good because that means they have tier 4 units. We do not. And we're going to end our turn. And hopefully all our boys get to where they need to get moving to. No, I do not want to end my turn. I don't know why he is there. That confuses me greatly. If anything, he should not be there. He should be almost anywhere else at this point. Alright, the place has been absorbed into my empire. We're going to risk everything. We're going to go at the double giants. It's very likely victory. We do outnumber them quite significantly, but they are tier 4 units, and they will pretty much own my face if I misstep here. So I have to be very, very cautious. That was really not good. That was very, very, very not good. Alright, so rocks just decided to attack me randomly. Awesome! Alright, so let's focus on this one. Straight shot. 16 damage. Not as much as I was hoping for. No, no, don't move there. No. Oh, I think I just blocked my own shot. No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, and if he moves here... Excellent. Let the priests move up. 1, 2, 3. What are we looking at now? He's got 19 hit points left. reset the cooldowns. He's ready to fire again next turn. Which means that I pretty much just have to do 19 damage to him. And it looks like if maybe I get close enough to him, I can do that. There's like a 99 or 90% chance, I guess, of doing this. So let's do it. Oh, with good luck, that is very nice. 36 damage. Pain is going to ensue, though. Somebody's dying here. I'm hoping it's my engineers. And not my cannon. Oh, my cannon lived through it. My cannon, like a boss, lived through it. The unfortunate reality is now we don't have much in the way of defending. So what if we move here and attack them and die? That works super well. And what if we back the cannon up? Hey, wait a minute. He was supposed to be engaged. Oh man, that's disappointing. Fall back. Retreat. Alright, well, while we're falling back and retreating, let's make sure that we do a little bit of damage and not just completely run with our tails between our legs. I don't generally sacrifice units, and then when I do sacrifice units, it's not for nothing, you know? There's almost always a reason to sacrifice a unit, and that time it was for nothing, and that makes me very, 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 very sad, and, well, very super unhappy. Alright, straight shot again. Over here, we'll do another shot. Down he goes. Alright, so we lost our cannon, which hurts, but we'll be able to get that back fairly, relatively, remotely, possibly soon? I don't know. I'd like to think that we will, and we did manage to level up 2 of our more important people, though I have to admit, having people that only work once every 2 turns, it makes things a little bit rough. You can burst down people really quickly, but I don't know. Kind of picking away at them seems kind of nicer at the same time. Either way, you have completed a quest for the dwelling of onward. No turn limit, medium difficulty. Capture the Frost Giant's key, blah 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 blah. So we did that. Alright, so they're now our buddies. They are now our friends, and we have 2 new friends to join in the fray. In fact, we don't have 2 new friends to join in the fray. We have 3. Count them, 3 new friends to join in the fray. This one is going to go meet up with our buddy up here. This one is going to lead... I don't know, I want to say he's going to meet up with her. And then we'll divvy out the army, break it up, split it up, and make it happen. I am pretty excited about all of this. We can produce Joan Giants. We can produce Joan Giants, guys. Nothing like Stone Giants at all. Nothing like it. No, we can definitely produce some Stone Giants, which is going to be sweet, sweet nice. The city awaits our fate, or its fate. We are going to absorb it because that's what we do. We absorb things. We are like giant sponge people. And, you know, it's a little weird, I'll admit. Being a gigantic sponge is a bit odd. It is a touch strange, but it's okay. And we now have to decide what we want to produce in this place, and we have decided that we want to produce a harbor so we can deal with this stupid boat floating around doing annoying, stupid stuff. So, that is the plan. That is the plan. Alright, at this point, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just going to sit it out and wait and see what happens. And our peeps are going to move. I don't want to end the turn just yet. If I can, I would like to keep the vision up as much as possible. Structure is undefended. There's a lot going on this map. But we're getting to the, well, getting kind of to the edge of the map. We have over, I think we have over half of it covered now. There might be some stuff over here that's really, literally nothing, and I think this is kind of a dead area right here. So really it's going to be this top right corner and then the top left corner, and then we're done. And the bulk of the action is going to happen right in this general area. So either way, guys, this is pretty cool. I do really, really like that seamless map transition thing. To me, it's awesome. Alright, and they have another Frost Giant walking around doing his Frost Giant-y stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. Army requires orders. Alright, we'll end our turn. And back here, ooh, we have our night out. Sweet. He seems to already have his movement orders, and we are going to produce some more buildings. I don't know what most of these things do, but we're going to go that route. I think we are done with actual unit production for a little while. I think with the addition of the giants to our army, we are now set up pretty darn nice. And we're not going to have a lot of issues beyond this point. Nope. Stay there. Okay, good. Alright, well, we're 5 out of... Oh, there's a treasure chest up there. We're 5 out of 6, and that's okay. I would like to get another one of my, my cannons up and running if I can. We'll see. We'll have to come down there and deal with that eventually as well. Alright, so let's take a look. What do we have? What is this guy? He's an engineer. We have these two. I think what I'm going to do at this point is actually pull her out of the army and have her meet up with them, and she's going to go down and clear out this area, and then we're going to move upward as well and clear out this area. So that's going to be kind of the plan, the general consensus, the overall strategery, if you will. And I don't think I necessarily need the cavalry at this point either. I think I might move the cavalry up and maybe pull my archer back down, so we have a consistent ranged DPS unit. Yeah, I think I like that better. That should work pretty nice. And at this point, we're ready to end our turn, I think. Get our people moving back. Who didn't move? Ah, yes, my scout. My nuisance of a scout who's floating around doing nuisancely scouty things. Yeah, it looks like there is definitely some more stuff going on up there. Hopefully he's out of range. He might not be. If he's not, that's fine. It does appear that things want to murder him a lot. He captured a watchtower. I am okay with that. I too captured a watchtower, and I'm pretty excited by this. And I think I'm going to move a little deeper in. Maybe I can find something that's just like hidden away somewhere. Alright, you can produce some more stuff. We're going to get a stone wall up on you because you are kind of our frontline territory right now. What is this guy again? He is an engineer. I don't necessarily need an engineer. So you're going to bypass and you're going to go up. And you guys are going to actually head back down here and take over that thing. The draconian little gold guys floating around. And then we are going to move forward with Edward and take that. And it looks like there's another frost giant over here that we are going to have to deal with. And it should be pretty, well, relatively easy. Armor requires orders. I don't know why it requires orders, but it apparently does. And we're going to end our turn. Auto move, go. And let's see, did the frost giant stay to play, or did he run away? Look at that. I'm like making the cool rhymes, guys. He ran. He's like, I don't want none of this. No. Alright, and Larissa can come down here, and I suppose we'll let them run away. Kind of seems like I wasted my time, but we got a unicorn sire. Well, that's not too terrible. She's got the locket of lost love. She is now immune to mind control prowess. Well, if she equips it, she will be. There we go, and we will gather that up and stick it on us and get moving. Alright, so I guess we're going to come here now, and that is going to be our attack order, our area of attack, angle of attack. I got absolutely nothing, peeps. I've got nothing. Go up. What more can you find, sir? This is the end of the world as we know it, apparently. Alright, so that's it. It's the end of the map. Let's end our turn and see where the frosted giant goes. It seems content with just running away. Wow, the penguins are actually going to fight us. It seems a little silly on their part. Oh, I don't like this map. Oh, it hurts my eyeballs. I have very light sensitive eyes, guys, so this is painful and unsatisfying to me. It is painful and unsatisfying, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's do some blastage there. Walk up with our musketeer and musketize him right in the face. Alright, sweet, sweet, nice. And we'll do it again with him. Down he goes, and then clobbering time. Oh! Oh, he hurls boulders! I love my giant. My giant's amazing. Look at my giant. My giant's amazing. Alright. We shall slaughter the 2 yetis that are against us. Alright. Some double yeti action. Let's see what you got, buddies. Yetis. Alright, so my gigantes can actually do some work, and I like that. Alright, I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to do a little bit of work on my own. Boom, take him down a little bit. See if I can move up and out of range. Take him out, though. Oh, it wasn't enough. Now I'm sad. Alright, at this point, what if we move up here? And it was just clobbering time. Just clobber him there. And then they should be engaged with the yetis. Should be able to heal them up if I absolutely need to. They're going to attack them. Not that big of an issue. Get my priestly type peeps up forward. And pew pew, pew pew, and gone. Alright, so victory is mine. A little tiny bit of damage on one of my dudes. Not so bad, not so bad. The stone giants are like, what? That's right. And it looks like a stone quarry was built in Rostard. Yay, we're still absorbing the population though. Alright, so either way, things are looking pretty good. Must go find the remaining frost giants that are floating around doing their whole I'm a frost giant and I can do whatever I want type sort of thing there. You know what I mean? And we're going to move up here, and we're going to move up here, and you're also going to move up here. I believe that might be the last of the army coming from the west. So if that's the case, we are going to have 3 full armies. Well, minus 1. So pretty much where we were before the last massive losses that we suffered. Move her forward. She didn't seem to get very far. Stenord is ready to get some action going on. Alright, looks like there's some stuff to be done. Hold on, hold on. What does this do? Fire giant units, frost giant units, and units produced gain Dragon Slayer. Interesting. And the Stone Ward. The dwelling is protected by an ancient earth magic. Huh. Well, let's upgrade those things up and see what we can get going. Again, I'm 100% certain things are going exactly how we want them, but we'll continue to gain power. Oh, there's armies coming at us. We need to handle that pretty soon. Where is he? Alright, well, let's under a turn, and the structure was undefended. They are really, really close to our army, and our army is really, really not in a good position. We might have to fall back. I'm not entirely certain at this point. Alright, well, the flame tank has been researched, and now we can actually learn to produce cannons for ourselves, which sounds excellent. Now the question is, do we fall back, because there's no way we're going to win this fight, or do we stay and attempt to win the fight? I think we fall back. We really only have 1 ranged unit at this point, so we're going to fall back and meet up with our ally down here. And then we'll retake the city when we can. It's not my normal style of things, guys. I like to think I can win every battle ever invented in the history of mankind and just be amazing, but I also am a pretty big fan of reality and knowing when reality is actually upon me, so yeah, I know better. Right now, there's no way I'm going to actually win that fight. So, with that being said, we're not going to even attempt it, because it would be folly. It would be foolishness, if you will. Well, looks like we have at least 1 more guy coming. I'm not sure who or what that is, to be honest. Looks like maybe it's a human engineer. We're going to lose the city, or are they going to bypass it? Or did they back up? What happened? I don't know. It's intriguing to me. I seemed to want to fight just a second ago. Now all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we don't want any trouble. Oh, we're sorry." Ah. Okay. The frost giant is still cutting us just a little bit. Is mildly annoying. All right, what is this place? Produce. Oh, I don't know. Great temple, observatory, hospital. Sure, go that route. Do it. Make it so. I'll move down here. An army requires orders. You are going to sit tight. Yeah, sit tight and be pimp tight. And we now have vision of this. That's undefended. I will totally ninja that from you. Thank you. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I was able to ninja that. And I'm going to do a little bit more, maybe one more turn, guys, and then I'm going to break off the episode. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this run through the campaign series of Age of Wonders 3. Yep. Army requires orders. You guys sit tight, and we're going to end our turn. Get going quicker. Yeah, end your turn. Rostard. We can now do that. We're not going to. We're going to do all these other random things first. We've absorbed them into our collective kingdom. We're going to take this place. We're going to do our manual combat. Apparently the frost giants is going to outrun us over and over and over again, and we're never going to be able to catch him. So, in the interest of not running in circles doing nothing, we're going to pretty much just avoid trying to catch him at this point. It doesn't seem to really work much. Doesn't seem to work all that well for us, I guess. So 2 high elf initiates, huh? And 1, 2, and do some Bustadio on the side of the face. Oh, boom! Bustadio! Go up here, a little another Bustadio. Followed by the Gigante. Oh, it uses 3. Interesting. Alright. Okay, so 14 to 22. I will not finish that until I do this. Oh wow, I actually didn't think that would work at all. Charge! End your turn. See if they decide to actually tangle with you or they break off. Well, they're gonna go for it. And that is sweet, sweet, nice, because that means we can still heal you. And my friend, you can crush their souls, and you have. Very, 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 very good. Alright, so that is done. I've met a village. Okay. Is it an independent village? I'm not, maybe. It's a treasure chest and some other stuff. There's a lot of stuff to be had over here. Right now, that's kind of a not that big of an issue. I thought I told it to do a bunch of stuff. Didn't I do this last time? Pretty certain I did. Alright. You guys are still gonna stay put and pretty much do nothing. As the crow flies. Alright, do we stand a chance to actually defeat him? So he's got 36. And we have 25. I don't believe we can actually defeat it at this point, so as unfortunate and sad as that will make me, it is what it is. Uh-oh. No. Alright, so we're going to end our turn again. Do I want to end my turn? Maybe. Maybe I do. Looks like we have another musketeer. I actually liked him, one of these musketeer guys, to maybe join the musketeers. Looks like he's circling back around to deal with Hey, more cartography, because cartography is fundamental. curious as to whether or not I should just try to close with them with those guys, but I guess not. Might lose the city, might not. Don't know, we'll find out. I guess time we start moving forward and make things happen. So sitting around and cowering in fear of bad things happening to us. That makes sense. In a weird, fear-oriented sort of way. Alright, so we're gonna gather, I guess, right here is fine. End our turn. He's gonna move back. He's gonna join with them, and we are going to end our turn for realsies. They're gonna back off. This giant gonna go after our thing. I know I said one more turn, guys. I meant it, but I'm not quite to that point just yet. I can't quite close with him. Maybe like that. Maybe next turn we actually close with them. Maybe we've blocked them off enough. I don't know. I don't know. Alright guys, well before we go any further, let's end this episode. And in the next episode we will continue to try to squeeze everybody out of the map and be victorious. This is one of the things that I never really enjoy about games of this nature. I enjoy the fighting, I enjoy the combat, the strategy, I enjoy building up the cities, building up the units, going down the research path. All these things I enjoy quite a bit, but I don't particularly enjoy having to run around and chase weaker armies that might go behind my lines and capture some of my undefended cities that shouldn't have to be defended because there shouldn't be anybody in my lands. This is one of those things that if you wanted to beat me and I were doing this multiplayer, that's all you really have to do is make a bunch of level 1 guys and just wait until I go past and then go behind me and ninja all my cities. And then I'll have to backtrack, and yeah, it's not good because generally the 1s and 2 little armies are just strong enough that I can't have one unit to defend against them. They will wreck me, so there you have it, guys. There is the insight into how to beat Bumpy McSquigums in these games. I like to go with my, I think maybe I didn't mention it yet, but I like to go with like a Deathball sort of thing. I go with like 1 or 2 giant armies, and I just go through and I massacre anything and everything that comes across my path. You know, if it's not giant as far as numbers, it would be a max army with high levels or high ranks or what have you. So I generally have 1 or 2 fighting forces, and they just go out and I just leave everything behind me undefended because I crush everything. So that's my strategy. It's not the greatest strategy, I realize, and it will probably bite me in the bum, but we'll see. We will see. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for episode 3 or 4 or 10 or 57. I believe it's episode 4 of Age of Wonders 3. So thanks for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.